But we're starting with breaking news, and according to sources, the ISI, Pakistan spy agency, could be behind the deadly rail tragedy in 2016 where the Sealdah-Ajmer express had derailed in Kanpur, according to information that is coming out after the interrogation of a few men who have been arrested in connection with this case. The ISI had executed that entire plot. This railway probe, in fact, has blown the lid off this conspiracy. Apparently, the Kanpur tragedy is part of the ISI's mission to target major trains across the country. As a part of this, another attempt made by them to attack a train had been botched up, and this entire plan hatched in Dubai and executed by men who were employed in India, some of them also Nepalese nationals.
और शंभू और लड्डू, इसके साथ में दो अन्य व्यक्ति गजेंद्र शर्मा और राकेश यादव, इस पूरे ग्रुप के द्वारा इनको ब्रिज किशोर गिरी, जो इस ग्रुप का मुख्य सरगना है, इसके द्वारा पैसा देकर ट्रैक पर बम विस्फोट कराकर जो ट्रेन को डिरेल करके और विध्वंसक घटना को अंजाम देने का कार्यक्रम किया गया था। परंतु जो आम जनों की मदद से जो पुलिस के द्वारा तत्परता दिखाते हुए इस बम को जो ट्रैक किया गया था और उसको वहां से हटाकर निष्क्रिय किया गया था तथा विध्वंसक घटना को होने से बचाया गया था। इसमें उमाशंकर पटेल, मुकेश यादव और मोती पासवान, तीन व्यक्तियों को गिरफ्तार किया गया है। जो घटना के समय पे अरुण और दीपक राम को जो बम का जो है तार सटाकर ट्रैक को उड़ाने का जिम्मा दिया गया था, परंतु उनके द्वारा ये कार्य नहीं किया जा सका। इसी के लिए जो है इस ग्रुप के द्वारा इनको नेपाल के जंगल में ले जाकर उनकी हत्या कर दी गई थी। इस मामले में हम लगातार आगे भी इस मामले में कुछ अन्य खुलासे हुए हैं, जिसके बारे में अभी आगे अनुसंधान जारी है। इस संबंध में जो ATS और जो अन्य खुफिया एजेंसी उनसे हम लोग मदद ले रहे हैं। इसमें सीमा पार के जो कुछ जो एजेंसियां की भी इसके अंदर में संलिप्तता सामने आई है, तो उस संबंध में जो है सभी मामले जो है अभी अनुसंधान अंतर्गत हैं, जिस पर आगे अनुसंधान किया जाएगा और जो संपूर्ण मामला जो है इसके जो अन्य इससे जुड़े हुए मामले हैं उस संबंध में भी जो है आगे अनुसंधान करके उसका भी उत्पेदन किया जाएगा।
तो कितना रुपया मिला था कोई घटना को अंजाम देने के लिए?
अभी तक पूछताछ के अनुसार ब्रिज किशोर गिरी के द्वारा उमाशंकर पटेल और इस पूरे ग्रुप को 3 लाख।
India Today's Gaurav Sawant joins us for more details. We'll also get a word in from our correspondent in Patna. But Gaurav, what about this entire conspiracy? Apparently, this was not the first attempt that had been made to attack a train.
Now, this is a matter of investigation. The latest breaking news that we have at this point of time is that a team of the anti-terror squad is now on its way to Motihari to interrogate the accused in this case and also get more details as far as the Kanpur train tragedy is concerned, where 141 people unfortunately lost their lives. Now, initial investigations, and as the superintendent of police of Motihari also said, very, very initial stages of investigations at this stage, the accused said that they were funded by Pakistan's ISI to derail trains, and in that connection they talked about the Kanpur train tragedy. But this is so far only one person's version. It needs to be corroborated. More information, more intelligence inputs, also more evidence needs to be gathered, and that is why, to assist the local police, the anti-terror squad team is also reaching. Should there be more details, we are told that the NIA will then also start participating in this investigation.
Okay.
But this is you know, Padmaja, extremely sensitive, the kind of information that is coming out, that people were paid to remove fish plates so that there could be a train tragedy. You don't even need a bomb. All you need to do is remove fish plates and hundreds of lives could be lost.
Just stay with me, Gaurav, because exactly for that corroboration, let me also get in my colleague Rohit Singh, who's live with us from Patna. How did the police zero in on this ISI conspiracy? Apparently now details are also emerging about how someone based in Dubai was masterminding the entire operation. Rohit, give us more details about who is involved in hatching this conspiracy and how was it executed at the behest of the ISI? How was the ISI's role in it uncovered?
Well, Padmaja, in this incident, there was an incident that took place in October this year, where in Ghorasan railway station in Motihari district, there was a bomb that was planted, and there was an effort made to carry out an explosion also, so that there could be some derailment takes place in the train. But that bomb was defused by the bomb disposal squad and the police. And now in that case, the police has arrested 3 persons, and after the interrogation, it has come to light that in Kanpur also the Ajmer Sealdah Express, which was derailed, it was these 3 persons who were involved in this. This has been admitted by these 3 persons who have been caught, and now the link of the ISI is also coming to the fore, because these 3 persons who have been arrested, they have said that they were provided money for this from someone called Shamshul Hoda, who is from Dubai, and via Nepal they got money for this. And what the SP is also telling of Motihari, that Shamshul Hoda has some links with Dawood Ibrahim and ISI, so there could be a possibility that the derailment that took place in Kanpur could be a handiwork of the ISI also, and so police is at this point of time investigating on those lines.
All right, Rohit and Gaurav, thank you very much for joining us with that update. Of course, we'll await more details about exactly how the tragedy was tracked back to the ISI. Moving on, the big focus on 8 p.m. today. More than a month after Jayalalitha's demise, her estranged niece Deepa Jayakumar has stepped out of the shadows. She announced a formal entry into politics today on the centenary anniversary celebration of late CM and AIADMK founder M.G. Ramachandran. But that's where she stopped. Will she be floating a new party? When will she contest elections? That, she says, will be revealed only next month. But many in Tamil Nadu are now asking, does she really pose a threat to Shashikala, who seems to have successfully solidified her hold on Amma's party?
The 100th birth anniversary of one of Tamil Nadu's tallest leaders. The entire city of Chennai decked up for the festivities. And it was the newest chief of MGR's party who led the celebration. But as Sasikala was performing the role of Jayalalitha's successor, a challenger emerged and threw down the gauntlet. Amma's own niece, Deepa Jayakumar.
I said that will be a landmark day. I have already entered politics because it is the view of many.
She wasted no time in targeting her nemesis, Sasikala.
As I predicted, I think much earlier, even before all this happened, that there will be widespread resentment, which is what is happening now. Politically, there is uncertainty, and the people are lacking direction. They don't know whom to believe in anymore. This is the situation.
Deepa Jayakumar is keeping her cards close to her chest and will only reveal the next step of her plan on Amma's birth anniversary on the 24th of February. But already comparisons have started between Jayalalitha's niece and her late aunt. Deepa's relations with Jayalalitha can be her biggest strength, but her lack of political experience can be a hurdle. Although Sasikala has stamped her authority over the party leadership, many believe she's yet to win over the cadre, which can benefit Deepa. The succession battle that almost everyone was waiting for since Jayalalitha's demise seems to be beginning. Jayalalitha in an interview had claimed that her party doesn't have a succession system, and anyone who secured the support of the people assumed control of the party. So who will pass the test and emerge as Jaya's true heir? Her closest confidant or her own niece? With Pramod Madhav and Akshay Nath in Chennai, Bureau Report, India Today.
Okay, that should be interesting. What exactly are her future plans? Deepa now joins us live from Chennai. But before we go across to the lady who's going to pose a stiff challenge to Chennamma, I want to go across to my colleague Pramod Madhav, who's outside the house of Deepa. In fact, Pramod, we see a huge number of people outside someone's house who has projected herself as the real heir to Jayalalitha's legacy. Do they really think that she is the real Chennamma and not Shashikala?
Well, Padmacha, I have to tell you, like after the December 5th when Jayalalitha passed away, there has been a transformation in the way Deepa looks as well. Now, if you take a picture of Deepa right now, even if a camera person could pan over there, there are like a lot of what do you say, like posters and a lot of things. You could still see that like Deepa seems like another person like Jayalalitha's aunt as well, even though she's her niece. They think that Deepa is actually her daughter. This is a kind of a flamboyant reaction that's going in Tamil Nadu over here. We even have a caterer who is standing over in front of Deepa's house for a very long period. Let me just ask him, what is it that is very much attractive about Deepa that you want to make her the next leader for AIDMK?
Yeah, today she officially declared that she entered politics, Tamil Nadu politics. She officially today declared. And she will follow the footsteps of Purushi Thalaivar MGR as well as Purushi Thalaivar.
Why do you want to follow her? Why do you want to follow her?
See, it has been followed for a long time. ADMK is a party which has been here for a long time, more than 40 years. So it's been very much support from the people of India.
Well, that is all right, but why not Shashikala? Why do you want to follow Deepa?
Because there is a huge controversy about Sasikala, about the death of Purushi Thalaivar Jayalalitha, and people is not interested to follow her.
You mean the cadres of ADMK?
Yeah, cadres of ADMK, the basic cadres of ADMK. They are not interested in following her footsteps.
That is the reason.
Yeah.
And you look like Deepa as the next heir of Jayalalitha's legacy as well.
Yeah, yes, that's right. Yeah.
Well, Padmaja, there you have it. This is like the people who are standing in front of Deepa's house here, and trust me, there are like so many since morning when she said that she's going to declare her next step. Unfortunately, we thought that she would bring out her party's name, a symbol, or that kind of move, and that is what the thing they were actually thinking here as well. People here believe that she's going to float a new party, but now she has stated that she wants to take some more time, talk to them, discuss with them, and by 24th February, the birthday of Jayalalitha, she considers it as a milestone day, and on that day she would announce her next move. That's what she's declaring right now, Padmaja.
All right. Thank you very much, Pramod Madhav, for getting us those voices from outside the house of Deepa Jayakumar. And now let's go across to the lady herself. Ma'am, let me begin by asking you, are you projecting yourself as the real heir to Jayalalitha's legacy? Because everyone knows about the falling out that your family had with Jayalalitha. What are you trying to achieve now by making this sudden appearance?
No, I have not been suddenly making appearances. I was in and out all the time. But as I have been receiving a response from the cadre and from the people, based on that, I have made this announcement.
Okay, so you made this announcement, but there's also a very noticeable physical change in your appearance. Is that an attempt to try and even look like Jayalalitha, therefore convincing people that you are the one who needs to take over the mantle from her?
That's not the truth, because I am her heir apparent, even if all this was not happening. I have not suddenly made any claims.
Okay, but those posters are, I think, self-explanatory with that trademark. That trademark stole the posture, trying to cast yourself in the image of Amma as it were. But are you also then going to contest from her seat, from RK Nagar?
I would consider that after interacting with the people.
So you're not ruling that out?
I have not made, not at all, I have not ruled out contesting elections. Since I have accepted that I am going to be in politics, I have made an announcement that I am entering active politics from today. I would definitely be contesting elections.
So is this
in the near future?
Okay. So is this now the attempt of Jayalalitha's family to try and muscle in on Jayalalitha's legacy? Because so far it was almost taken for granted that it has been taken over by Shashikala. She's taken over as General Secretary. Many speak about how her taking over as CM is the next logical step.
I have not made these claims. I think the others have made it quite clear yesterday about family politics and the like, but my focus will be on the larger view of the people in the first place.
Okay, so now it's the Mannargudi family versus Jayalalitha's family, but isn't Shashikala already anointed the heir apparent because she has become Chinnamma? Where does that leave you?
The basic fact is that I am really her legacy or her relative, which is true, and these people, the others who are making such claims, are absolute strangers. and they were thrown out by no other than Madam Jayalalitha herself in the year 2011.
But isn't this going to be dispiriting for the cadre? Because now Shashikala is the General Secretary. She has been accepted by the rank and file of the AIADMK, as opposed to you, who are a political novice.
That is true, I accept that completely. But as I was initially taken aback by the massive response that I used to receive, but then at this point I made the decision, why not, if you can do something good for the people.
So you're ready to, you're geared up to take on Shashikala. You think you are able and willing?
I would not comment on that now, but I don't think it is appropriate, and it is not in me generally to take against people for no apparent reason. But once after I make the official announcement, I think I'll talk more about this.
But you know, we just recently held the South Conclave in Chennai, and the kind of adulation and acceptance that Shashikala has got was quite apparent when she walked into the room. It wasn't just the cadre, but also ministers, MLAs, MPs. They were all deferential to her. So do you really think that the cadre are with you or Shashikala?
They are absolutely with me. They are absolutely with me as far as the responses that I have been getting.
Okay, so who are the MLAs or MPs who are with you, who are backing you?
I have really not been talking to them at all, but the cadre and the people are really with me. I think I rely on that and vice versa.
Okay, so you say you want to serve the people, and entering politics is the most logical way to do it. This isn't a battle at all for Jayalalitha's legacy or the considerable amount of property that she's left behind, for example, Poets Garden residence and other riches?
Not at all, not at all. If I had wanted to do that, I could have done long ago, and I never did that so far. And such things are being generated against me, apparently by vested interest groups.
All right, we just wish that you would name who these vested interests are. So, do you see yourself as the future Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu?
I never see myself as anything apart from being able to serve the people in the right fashion, in the right manner, and as they wanted. I would never make such claims ever.
All right, so the big revelation from Deepa Jayakumar, step 2 in her political journey, is going to come in February. We will be watching that very closely. For now, thank you very much, ma'am, for having joined us on 8 p.m. Shifting our focus to Mumbai now, and what a sensational twist to one of India's most sensational murder cases. The 2012 infamous Sheena Bora murder case got another twist today. The CBI filed a charge sheet against all the 3 key players, Peter Mukherjee, Indrani Mukherjee and her ex-husband. They all have been charged with conspiracy, murder and destroying evidence. And on the same day, Indrani Mukherjee also expressed her desire to divorce Peter.
Murder, jail, charge sheet, and now divorce. The Sheena Bora murder mystery has all the elements of a soap opera. And now it has taken another sensational turn, with Indrani Mukherjee seeking a divorce from her husband of nearly 15 years, Peter Mukherjee. The CBI has finally filed a charge sheet against the main accused in the brutal murder of Sheena Bora. The 3 accused, Indrani and Peter Mukherjee, and Indrani's ex-husband Sanjeev Khanna, have been charged with conspiracy, murder and destroying evidence.
Special CBI court in Mumbai framed charges of murder, criminal conspiracy, destroying evidence and kidnapping against Indrani Mukherjee, her husband Peter Mukherjee and ex-husband Sanjeev Khanna. Charges of attempt to murder were dropped against Peter Mukherjee. In an interesting turn of event, after charge framing, Indrani Mukherjee informed court that she plans to file a divorce petition.
In addition to these charges, both Indrani and Sanjeev have been charged with attempt to murder her son Mikhail Bora.
As far as my client and Indrani is concerned, there is a 302, 201, 202, 203 and 120B.
As also 307, attempt to commit murder?
Yeah, and also 307, attempt to murder.
All the three key players were present in the courtroom while charges were being framed against them. But none of them pleaded guilty to their charges and are ready to face trial instead.
Let me make it very clear that framing of charge does not mean proving of charge. All the accused, if charge is proof of criminal conspiracy, all accused will be liable for the murder of Sheena Bora.
The CBI gave a clear-cut statement that it was Indrani who was the mastermind behind the deadly murder. She was the one who killed her own daughter. The charge sheet comes as relief for Sheena's brother Mikhail Bora, who has been seeking justice. But as the courtroom drama unfolded, another surprising twist, with Indrani seeking a divorce from her husband Peter Mukherjee. Not just that, she also expressed her desire to change her will.
She said it in court that she's going to be filing for divorce and she's changing her will. This is all that she said it in court. The court has said that it's her personal right. She's allowed to do whatever she wants to.
Several twists and turns in the Sheena Bora murder mystery. But the case has only become murkier. With the trial set to begin on February the 1st, the question is, will more skeletons really tumble out? With Sahil Joshi and Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
Bizarre case with bizarre developments every other month. Thanks very much for having joined us on 8 p.m. today. That's it then for today's edition. Coming up next is India First with Bora.